we started this week, we are going to study Unit 4. Unit 4, we listen to some dialogues and conversations about how to show a presentation, how to present a topic in a meeting or in a conference. Sometimes you usually have a meeting in your company or in office, so you should learn how to introduce the topic, how to welcome the guests. This is what we are going to do. We are going to now to listen and practice listening to these conversations, and then we'll explain some notes and do some vocabulary and grammar exercises. Okay? Please listen and repeat these phrases.
4. Presentations. Some useful phrases. Listen to the recording and repeat. I'm glad to see so many of you here today. I'd like to talk about how we organize things in this department. First, I'll describe our organization. Finally, I'd like to discuss some future plans. That's all I wanted to say about training. Moving on to my next point. Excuse me, can you tell us when the report will be ready? Sorry, I didn't catch the question. Could you bear with me? Turnover rose by 12% last year. We are predicting a slowdown next year. As you can see from the graph, sales have increased dramatically. Sales reached a peak in December. They have declined since then. These are difficult times for the company. I'd like to finish by thanking you all. I'd welcome your feedback. Dialogues 1. Setting the scene.
Hello everyone. It's good to see you all here so early in the morning. My name's Hiro Rosado, and I'd like to talk about how we organize language training here. First, I'll describe how English has become the company language. Then I'll outline our study programs. Finally, I'd like to say something about some of our plans for the future.
Moving on.
So that's all I wanted to say about the budget for next year. I'd now like to move on to the question Rosa raised earlier. That leads me to my next point. We need to look carefully at how we plan for next year. So, next year's budget. I'd now like to talk about the action we are taking to reach our targets.
Dealing with questions.
How much is the project going to cost?
I'm afraid I can't say at the moment.
Can you tell us when the report will be ready?
I'm hoping to have it ready by the end of the week.
Are you planning to recruit more staff?
Sorry? I didn't catch the question. Could you repeat it, please?
Sorry. I'd like to know if you are planning to recruit more staff.
Did everyone hear that? The question was, are we planning to recruit more staff?
dealing with the unexpected.
Oh dear.
Is it broken?
Yes, the bulb is broken. I'm afraid I won't be able to use the projector. Could you bear with me? I have some paper copies in my briefcase.
Are you okay?
Yes, I think so. Could I have a glass of water? Oh, that's better. Sorry, where was I?
You were just about to tell us some interesting news.
Recapping.
As I mentioned earlier, we hope to finish the project by the end of the year. I said that we were on schedule. Having said that, there are a couple of potential problems.
Coming to an end.
I'd like to finish by thanking you all for coming here today, and I look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks' time. If anyone has any questions, please ask. I will be around for coffee later, and you are very welcome to contact me if you have any queries before the next meeting.
Dialogues 2. Some facts and figures.
Turnover rose in the year to April by 11% to $4 billion, compared with $3.8 billion in the previous year. Profits jumped by 20% in this period. However, these results give a misleading picture, as the company sold its French subsidiary during the period for a one-off profit of $500 million.
Predictions.
We are currently predicting a slowdown in sales for next year. Global trading conditions are not promising. However, one area where we expect growth to continue is in Japan and Korea, where analysts are forecasting an upturn in the market.
Is that for the whole of the region?
Yes, we're looking at a growth rate of between 1 and 3% in these areas.
Trends. Upwards.
As you can see from the graph, sales have increased considerably this year. The beginning of the year was poor, but sales picked up in February and reached a peak in August. Since then, they have fallen a little, but the overall trend is upwards. The outlook is very healthy.
Trends. Downwards.
The chart clearly shows the dramatic fall in production since the beginning of the year. And unfortunately, this is a trend which will continue. The closure of our Luftwaffe plant in January accounts for the sharp fall at that time, and as sales have continued to decline, we have had to temporarily shut down a number of our factories. These are difficult times for the company.
Trends. Steady.
If you compare this 6-month period with the previous 6 months, you will notice that there has been very little change in the number of guests visiting our hotel. In fact, guest numbers have not increased for 3 years. We need to think about what we can do to make our hotel more popular.
This is what we listened 2 days ago, 2 different conversations about the presentation. Now let's read some notes here about what we learned from the second dialogues. Turnover rose in the year to April. قلنا كلمة turnover يعني the amount of business, كمية المشاريع. Rose in the year to April يعني المشاريع نسبة المشاريع ارتفعت في العام حتى شهر أبريل. Other ways of describing financial periods of time. لما نحب نوصف فترات مالية من الوقت بنقول لنا in the first quarter يعني في الربع الأول من السنة, in the second quarter في الربع الثاني, in the final quarter في الربع الأخير من السنة, in the year to date يعني في هذه السنة, in the current year في السنة الحالية. كل دي تعبيرات عن المشاريع اللي قامت أو أقيمت في هذه الفترة الزمنية. أما نتكلم على النسبة المئوية نقول by 11%. خد بالك حرف الجر by 11%، حوالي 11%. Note the use of the preposition by with the percentages and fractions. مع النسب والكسور نستخدم كلمة by. By what percentage did turnover grow؟ بنسبة كام المشاريع نمت أو زادت؟ It grew by 5.9%. شوفوا الرقم شلون نقرأه. by حرف الجر قبل النسبة by 5.9%. by 3.75%. 3.75%. It went up، ارتفعت الأرباح 2.5%. النصف، a half، الربع، a quarter. Okay, these results give a misleading picture. لو النتائج دي بتعطي صورة غير صحيحة أو صورة مضللة أو خادعة، ممكن نقول the graph، الرسم البياني، gives a false picture، يعطينا صورة غير صحيحة. The graph gives a false picture. The statistics، الإحصائيات أو النسب، may give you the wrong idea، ربما تعطيك الفكرة خاطئة. The statistics may give you the wrong idea. شوفوا التعبير ده a one-off profit. One-off profit means a profit which will not be repeated. يعني ربح أو مكسب لا يعوض أو لن يتكرر، يعني مش يحصل بعد كده تاني. مثلا نفترض ان الشركة ربحت 90 أو 100% أو 200% أرباح، يقول لك هنا a one-off profit. A one-off profit means a profit which will not be repeated، يعني نسبة أرباح لن تتكرر. A one-off profit. We are currently predicting a slowdown. احنا بنتنبأ حاليا بانخفاض أو بطء في الأرباح أو في المكاسب. Slow down. ممكن نقول we are forecasting. Forecasting نفس كلمة predicting، نتنبأ. An improvement لو بنتنبأ في تحسين في الأداء أو في المشروع. We are expecting a sharp fall. نحن نتوقع هبوط حاد. يبقى عندك هنا كلمات اللي أنت بتتنبأ بحدوث شيء: predict، forecast، expect. We are predicting، forecasting، expecting، نفس المعنى. Analysts are forecasting an upturn. يعني المحللون بيتنبؤوا ب upturn. Upturn is a recovery. A recovery يعني معافاة أو استعادة، يعني زي فترة نقاهة، بس هي في البزنس. An upturn is a recovery. A downturn is a decline. يبقى هنا upturn يعني بيرجع للأحسن. An upturn. أما downturn ده الأسوأ. An upturn is a recovery. A downturn is a decline. We are looking at a growth rate of between 1 and 3%. خد بالك احنا لو انت بتطلع او بتنظر لمعدل نمو او زياده في الارباح او في المشاريع ما بين رقم كذا وكذا، نقول حرف الجر between. يقول لك هنا بندر is sitting between حسين and ابراهيم. between جالس بين شخصين. بندر is sitting between حسين and ابراهيم. between. اما among يعني بين مجموعه. مثلا يقول لك هنا the teacher is standing among the students. واقف بين الطلاب. ايه الفرق بين كلمه between and among؟ between two people، بين شخصين. اما among بين مجموعه. We are looking at a growth rate of between 1 and 3%. To look at is an informal alternative. بدل ما نقول look at ممكن نقول دي شكل غير رسمي. We are looking at a large increase. بننظر، نتطلع. We are looking at a large increase، زيادة كبيرة. What kind of growth are we looking at next year؟ أي نوع من النمو بتطلعوا إليه العام القادم، تشتاقوا إليه. Looking forward to. As you can see from the graph. كما تروا من الرسم البياني. As you can see from the graph. كلمة graph ممكن تقول مكانها chart، diagram. أي رسم بياني ممكن تقول chart، graph، diagram. This chart clearly shows the dramatic fall in the production. لو الرسم البياني بيوضح هبوط أو انخفاض مفاجئ في الإنتاج. نقول هنا this chart clearly shows the dramatic fall in production. At this point on the graph you can see. في هذه النقطة من الرسم البياني يمكن أن تروا. يبقى احنا بنشرح ايه؟ بنشرح الرسم الموجود قدامك. At this point on the graph you can see. Here you can see. كما ترون sales have increased considerably. المبيعات زادت بشكل كبير. ممكن نقول sales have increased a lot, a great deal, substantially. كل ده ممكن نبدلها كلمة considerably بكلمة دي معناها بشكل كبير. Sales picked up in February. Picked up يعني تعافت. المبيعات تعافت يعني تحسنت. Picked up معناها recovered. Sales recovered. Returned to their original level. يعني المبيعات رجعت إلى مستواها الأصلي أو الحقيقي. Turnover fell back. لو نقصت يبقى fall back. الماضي منها fell back. Declined. المبيعات أو الأرباح أو المشاريع انخفضت. Declined. Fell back. Decreased. Reduced. Sales were up on last year. يعني الأرباح مبيعات ارتفعت. Sales were up. Sales were down. Sales were better. Sales were worse than last year. كلمة better زي كلمة good أحسن. Worse اللي جاي من bad. يبقى sales were up. Sales were down. Sales were better. Sales were worse than last year. المبيعات أحسن أو أسوأ من العام الماضي. Sales reached a peak in August. يعني المبيعات وصلت إلى ذروتها أو قمتها، قمة الجبل، أعلى نسبة في المبيعات في شهر أغسطس. Sales reached a peak in August. ممكن نقول إجابة ثانية. Sales reached their high point or their highest point. أعلى نقطة in August. العكس طبعا sales reached their low point. وصلت إلى أخفض نقطة. Sales reached their lowest point in June. يبقى هنا a peak ممكن تقول معاها بدلها highest point، وبدل كلمة ايه منخفضة lowest point ممكن تقول turnover or sales fell back or declined. The closure of our لفوا plant in January accounts for the sharp fall. بيقول لك هنا اغلاق مصنع لفوا لفرنسا ده في شهر يناير كان بسبب الايه الهبوط الحاد او الانخفاض الحاد في الانتاج او المبيعات. To account for means to be the reason for. كلمة account for معناها السبب لي أو السبب الرئيسي لي. To be the reason for. يبقى account for معناها to be the reason for. خد بالك هيجي لك تمرين دلوقتي تختار حرف الجر اللي بعد account for pick up fill back were up or down. خد بالك من حرف الجر. How would you account for the fall in sales? كيف تشرح سبب الانخفاض في المبيعات؟ The appointment of a new sales manager accounts for the rapid rise in sales last year. بيقول لك الموعد اللي احنا عاملينه اللي مدير عاوزين مدير مبيعات جديد سببه اللي the rapid rise in sales هي الارتفاع زيادة في المبيعات العام الماضي. The fall is due to the closure of the plant. يعني الانخفاض في الإنتاج بسبب إغلاق مصنع. The fall is due to the closure of the plant. The plant معناها factory. Sales have continued to decline. يعني مبيعات استمرت في الهبوط. Sales have continued to fall. There has been a further fall, a further decline in sales. أما نتكلم على الانخفاض في المبيعات. If you compare 6-month period لو أنت قارنت فترة 6 شهور نقول هنا 6-month period. هنا خد بالك إن كلمة month ما قالش months لأن الصفة لا تجمع أما أحط بينهم داش. فترة 6 شهور 6-month period برغم إن 6 جمع جاب هنا month بدون s. هنا a 3-month period يعني فترة 3 شهور a period of 3 months. عاوز تستخدم الاسم جمع تجيب الاسم وبعد كده of أو with وبعد كده عدد الشهور وبعد كده المدة آخرها اس. أما تجيب الصفة قبل الموصوف ما نستخدمش ما نستخدمش الاسم الجمع نعتبره كصفة. ويقول لك هنا بوت هايفن، حط شرطه ما بين الاسم المعدود، بين العدد وبين الاسم المعدود. 6 dash or hyphen month period. There has been very little change. لما يكون في المعدل المبيعات ثابت او مستقر، بيقول لك كان في تغيير بسيط جدا. There has been very little change. ممكن تقول things haven't changed very little or very much. الاشياء لم تتغير كثيرا. Things have hardly changed. بالكاد تغيرت بالعافيه. Change has been very slight. التغيير كان بسيط قليل نادر. Sales have been steady. ثابت. احنا قلنا كلمة a one off profit يعني ربح لن يتكرر. ممكن تقول بالامريكي a one shot profit, a one time profit. Closure اغلاق، closing. يبقى ده البريتش وده الامريكان. فرق ما بين الكلمات في اليونت 4. نيجي دلوقتي للتمارين البروبوزيشن. عايزك تتذكر بقى ايه البروبوزيشن اللي جه بعد الكلمة اللي هي قبل الفراغ او بعد الفراغ. Complete the sentence with the preposition. اقرأ الجملة كده وأكمل بحرف جر من عندك. Example. First, I'd like to talk about how we organize training. Turnover increased more than 10% last year. احنا قلنا مع النسبة المئوية تاخد أي حرف جر. Turnover increased more than 10% last year. Hands up please. اللي عاوز يجاوب يا شباب يرفع ايده. A. Turnover increased. Yes, Bandar?
By teacher.
Excellent, Bandar. Yes, very good, Bandar. Thank you. Good, Jahrawi. Turnover increased by more than 10% last year. Excellent, Bandar. اوكي انا شفت طبعا يا بندر اعطيتك ايه شهاده شكر او شهاده تقدير تستحقها. انا كتبتها بعتها على جروب زي ما انتم شايفين اسامي الناس اهو. عزبي محمد وعبد الله فهد الحربي وبندر هاوي ومفرح غالب وعبد السلام برام اللي كان غايب، سمير قارون وسعد خالد العجمي وفيصل خالد فيصل الشريفي وخالد حمد. نتمنى طبعا الجميع يشارك معايا عشان ياخد شهاده تقدير. Okay. A.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you,
You are
Absalam.
so kind.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. You deserve it, Mr. Absalam. Sales peaked well in the first quarter of the year. كلمة peak. Peak ايه الحرف الجر يجي مع peak؟ يلا يا شباب يلا. Sales peaked well in the first quarter of the year. تلتقط الشيء. يعني ايه تلتقط؟ بيك ايه؟ انت لما تروح تجيب ابنك من المدرسة يبقى اسمه ايه؟ My father or I am going to pick نقط my son from school. اما تجيب ابنك من المدرسة توصل البيت اسمه بيك ايه؟ يلا يا شباب. ابراهيم جمال.
Pick it up.
Yes, very good. Thank you. Picked up. Thank you, Ibrahim. Mr. Ibrahim from Zahra. Good. Thank you. Okay, C. Please bear me while I find the reference. فاكرين لما البروجيكتور اللمبه اتحرقت فبتقول لك ايه لو سمحت شيل معايا احمل معايا اللي هي البروجيكتور او شيل معايا اللي ايه الاغراض دي بقى وانا بجيب اللي المراجع او الكتب. Please bear me. ايه حرف الجر يجي مع bear؟ احمل معايا. يلا يا شباب. Hands up please. Hands up. Please bear me while I find the reference. Who can answer? Please bear me. Yes, Absalam.
With me?
Excellent. Yes. Please bear with me while I find the reference. Thank you, Mr. Absalam. We are forecasting an increase of 2 and 3%. احنا قلنا لما تيجي رقمين ولما قلت ان حسين جالس بين بندر وحمد مثلا هنا بين شخصين. We are forecasting an increase of 2 and 3%. احنا بنتنبأ بزيادة ما بين 2 ل 3%. حرف الجر يا شباب يلا. ها. Hands up please. Let's see. خالد فيصل. Yes. الشريفي.
Yes.
What do you think?
Well,
D. We are forecasting
we are
an increase of
2 and 3%.
Yes. What is the preposition? لما تذكر حاجتين هقول لك هنا where is Khalid sitting? Khalid is sitting نقط سعد and حمد. يلا بطل.
Increase of
حرف الجر. No, increase of what? Increase of 2 and 3%. أنا لسه قايلها من شوية في الليسننج، بعد الليسننج شرحت حرف الجر، في قلنا حرفين جر. أيوة يلا يا شباب. خالد. مستر عبد السلام.
into of
No. مستر عبد السلام.
behind.
No, behind يعني ورا أو خلف. لا، بين. يعني إيه بين يا شباب؟ بين. Between. Yes, good. Thank you, Saad and Khalid. Yes, between. We are forecasting an increase of between 2 and 3%. احنا قلنا في فرق ما بين يا حمد ما بين between و among. Between بين شخصين و among يعني بين مجموعة. أما أقول لك أنا سليمان. Where is سليمان sitting? سليمان is sitting between شملان and سعد. سليمان is sitting between شملان and سعد. أما لو أنت واقف بين مجموعة من الأشخاص أقول لك أنا he is standing or I am standing among the people or among the students, among the trees. Okay? E. I'd like to finish thanking you all for your very useful comments. أنا أود أن أنهي بشكري لكم لتعليقاتكم اللطيفة أو المفيدة. هنا I'd like to finish thanking. إيه حرف الجر اللي يجي بعد finish؟ يلا يا شباب نفس الجملة اللي قلناها اليوم. I'd like to finish thanking. مستر عبد السلام.
To thanking.
No. يلا ارجع لكم الصفحه نشوف مين اللي مذاكرها. يجيبها من هنا يا شباب. نشوف هنا فين. اوكي اديكم فرصه تشوفوها. يا طبعا قلناها في الفيديو في الليسننج. هنا في الفيرست دايلوج في المحادثه الاولى اللي هي لما تختم الموضوع، لما تختم المقابله. مين اللي يجيبها من السطر ده؟ يلا يا شباب هنشوف هنا فين دي notes here. نجيبها في أول واحدة. أهي آخر سطر اللي هي coming to an end. شايفين دي coming to an end. يلا I'd like to finish. يس يا عبد السلام. Bye. Yes, very good. Thank you عبد السلام. I'd like to finish by thanking you all. شايفين الجملة اهي. I'd like to finish by thanking you all for the coming here today. So the right answer, I'd like to finish by thanking. I'd like to finish by thanking you all for your very useful comments. We are forecasting a downturn the market. يلا حرف الجر اللي يجي معاها. نحن نتنبأ بهبوط أو انخفاض the market. Yes, إبراهيم.
To.
We are forecasting a downturn to the market. Okay, Abdullah Fahad, what do you think?
In.
Yes, in. Very good. We are forecasting a downturn in the market. Thanks so much. Unfortunately, we had to shut our لفوا plant earlier this year. احنا لسوء الحظ هنغلق مصنع لفوا هذا العام. هنا shut. ايه اللي بيجي معاه shut؟ ايه shut؟ نغلق المحل او نغلق المصنع. Very good سعد. Yes سعد shut down. نفس عندك اللابتوب عم تعمل shut down تغلق الجهاز. زي turn off يبقى turn off. shut down. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's stop here. Let's go to British Council website. Okay, let's go to British Council website. Now we are going to practice reading. هندرب يا شباب على القراءة. الموضوع بيتكلم عن ايه؟ An airport departure board. يعني زي ما انتم شايفين لوحة ايه؟ لوحة المغادرين لوحة المغادرين فين؟ في المطار. أنت بتشوف المطار في قسمين، المطار مقسم من قسمين، في عندك departure lounge صالة المغادرين، وarrivals lounge صالة الوصول. طبعا في كل صالة فيها لوحة كده بتبين الرحلات الواصلة ورحلات المغادرة والساعة كام، وهل الرحلة مالها في ميعادها أو متأخرة أو اتلغت، والبوابة رقم كام. خد بالك كل ده هتقرأه بالإنجليزي دلوقتي وتحل عليه تمارين. أوكي. So read an airport departures board to practice and improve your reading skills. مطلوب منك تقرأ لوحة المغادرين في المطار وتمرن على وحسن من قراءتك. ايه المطلوب؟ The first one do the preparation task first. مطلوب منك يعمل ايه؟ تدريب الإحماء ده، استعداد، جهز نفسك للريدنج. Do the preparation task first, then read the text and do the exercise. هنشوف جدول زي كده ونشرح الجدول ده ونحل عليه تمارين. مين اللي يقدر يفهم الجدول ده؟ الرحلة دي رايحة فين، وبوابة رقم كام، والرحلة دي اتأجلت وساعة كام، ولا اتلغت، ولا سافرت، ولا أقلعت، يعني إلى آخره. Okay, preparations. Here, match the cities to the countries. يلا شوف من الشاطر اللي في شاطر في الجغرافيا، المعلومات العامة، أسامي المدن دي، عايزين نعرف أسامي المدن ونوصلها بأسامي الدول. Okay, match the cities to the countries. وصل المدن دي بالدول. طبعا لما يكون في واحدة صعبة اتركها بعديها خليها في الآخر وحل السهل الأول. Okay. Here we have Beijing, Seoul, Amsterdam, Los Angeles, Christchurch, Mexico City, Buenos Aires, Moscow. We have here countries. الدول عندك هنا New Zealand, the Netherlands, Mexico, Argentina, the United States of America, China, Russia, okay, the Republic of Korea, جمهورية كوريا. Okay. Now let's match the cities to the countries. Beijing, which country? Where is Beijing? Hands up please. يلا ارفع ايدك يا شباب اللي عارف. Beijing. Yes, عبد السلام.
China.
Where is Beijing? Very good. Beijing is in China. Thank you. Okay, Seoul. Yes, أبو فهد. الحربي. What do you think? Where is Seoul?
Korea.
Yes, very good. The Republic of Korea. Very good.
South Korea.
Thank you. Yes, Amsterdam. Amsterdam. Where is Amsterdam? Hands up please. يلا شباب ارفع ايدك. Yes, بندر.
هولندا.
هولندا، بس هولندا مش مكتوبة يا بندر، موجودة اسم تاني بدل هولندا. احنا ما بنسمي هولندا، ممكن تقول له هولاند صح، بس في كلمة تانية نفس هولندا. اسمها ايه يا بطل؟
نيذرلاند.
نيوزيلاند. The Netherlands. Very good. The Netherlands. So where is Amsterdam? Amsterdam is in Holland. And we can say the Netherlands. يبقى كلمة يا بندر the Netherlands means Holland. Okay? Good. Los Angeles. Yes, Sulaiman. Los Angeles. Sulaiman.
United States.
Yes, in the United States of America. Very good. Okay. Christchurch. غريبة دي. Christchurch. Do you know؟ هل عارفينها ولا نأجلها اللي بعديها؟ Christchurch.
Can I say?
Guess. Yes, Mr. Absalam.
New Zealand.
New Zealand. Okay, New Zealand. Good. So Christchurch, New Zealand. Okay, Mexico City. Yes, Khaled Faisal. Mexico City.
Mexico.
In Mexico. طبعا سهلة. Mexico City in Mexico. Very good, Khaled. Okay, now Buenos Aires. Buenos Aires. Where is Buenos Aires? We have got Argentina or Russia. Where is Buenos Aires? Buenos Aires. Yes, Yusuf Hamid Rashidi. Yes, Yusuf.
Argentina.
Argentina. Very good. Buenos Aires in Argentina. And the last one, we have Moscow. Hamad Jaber. Yes, where is Moscow? Hamad Jaber. Hamad Jaber. Moscow.
Russia, sir.
In Russia, Saad. Very good. يلا حمد أبس محمد. حمد جابر سعيدي. Yes, حمد.
نعم دكتور.
Where is Moscow? Where is Moscow?
In Russia.
Very good. Yes. سعد, we call it Russia, not Russia. Okay, Russia, Russia, Russia. Moscow is in Russia. Let's check the answer. Yes, you get 8 out of 8, 100%. Excellent. اوكي ممتازين يا شباب. تعالوا نشوف دلوقتي المطلوب منا بقى ايه. reading text. عادي النص المكتوب قدامك. النص ممكن يكون قراءة قطعة كاملة او ممكن يجي لك جدول زي كده. ممكن يجي لك جدول وانت تعرف تفهم الجدول تجاوب على الاسئله اللي بعدها. تعالوا نشوف معانا. هنا departure زي الجدول ده. الجدول اللي انت بتشوف فين؟ بتشوفه في قاعة المغادرين اللي هي departure lounge زي ما انت شايفه. الجدول ده او اللوحة دي اسمها ايه؟ departure boarding او board. لوحة اللي هي المغادرين. هنا عندك المواعيد time الوقت. عندك هنا الساعة 10:45. the name of the flight اسم الرحلة. وين destination جهة الوصول. الرحلة فين؟ تشيناي. gate البوابة 17. departed الملاحظات هي غادرة خلاص. أقلعت departed. 10:50 the name of the flight. Amsterdam gate 23 departed برضو أقلعت. At 11 o'clock the name of the flight to Mexico City gate number 19 departed. 11:05 the name of the flight Buenos Aires gate 34 cancelled. الرحلة دي اتلغت cancelled. Okay. 11:10 the name of the flight Los Angeles gate 5 final call النداء الأخير final call. أديك اتعلمت بعض الكلمات. لما تروح انت اي مطار او بيتعاملوا بالانجليزي هتعرف لما تبص لوحه الاقلاع او لوحه الوصول تعرف ان هي رحله اقلعت ولا لسه ما وصلتش ولا اتلغت ولا النداء الاخير. يبقى كلمه فاينل كول يعني النداء الاخير. At 11:20 the name of the flight Beijing gate 33 final call برضه النداء الاخير. At 11:25 the name of the flight to Christchurch gate 56 delayed تأخرت الرحلة delayed متأخرة. 11:25 the name of the flight to Seoul gate 25 boarding الحين تصعد طائرة boarding هتصعد طائرة boarding. 11:30 the name of the flight to Moscow gate 12 boarding برضو مالها تصعد طائرة. people can go on board of the plane. 11:35 the name of the flight Kuala Lumpur is the capital of Malaysia and this is gate 27 gate change غير البوابة. هنا خد بالك هنا gate change تم تغيير البوابة الوصول أو الإقلاع منها. خلاص دلوقتي هنرجع للجدول ده لما نشوف الأسئلة. هنا تاسك 1 يلا يا شباب الذكي اللي هيفهم معنى الجمل دي او الكلمات دي. هنا مطلوب لك ايه؟ match the phrase with the sentence. مطلوب منك توصل الكلمات دي بالجمل. هنا عندك ايه الكلمات؟ departed gate change boarding cancelled final call delayed. وعندك هنا الجمل the plane isn't here now. The plane isn't here now. The plane is late. The plane is late. The plane is not going to leave. The plane is not going to leave. You can get on the plane now. You can get on the plane now. The plane is leaving very soon. The plane is leaving very soon. You need to go to a different place to get on the plane. You need to go to a different place to get on the plane. Now match the phrases with the sentences. Ibrahim Jamal.
gate change.
Which one? Gate change. The plane isn't here now معناها gate change. رأيك عبد الله ابراهيم. ابراهيم لازم تركز. Yes عبد الله ابو فهد. Yes. The plane isn't here now means departed. So the plane isn't here now means departed. Okay. The plane is late. Which one? The plane is late. Yes, عبد السلام. The plane is late.
آخر واحدة
Yes, delayed. الرحلة اتأخرت، اتأجلت. The plane is late means delayed. Thank you. Okay. بندر هاوي. The plane is not going to leave.
cancelled.
The plane cancelled. Very good بندر، ما شاء الله عليك يا بندر اليوم، والحصة اللي فاتت ممتاز يا بندر. The plane isn't going to leave. Good. You can get on the plane now. خالد شريفي. You can get on the plane now.
Can I see the words?
Yes.
Boarding.
Boarding. Very good. You can get on the plane means boarding. And the next one, the plane is leaving very soon. The plane is leaving very soon. Which one? Get a change or final call? سعد خالد العجمي.
Final call.
Good. Thank you. مختار الدعية. Final call. Good. And the last one, you need to go to a different place to get on the plane. Yes, Yusuf Hamid. يوسف. يلا. The last one. آخر واحد يا يوسف. يوسف حامد عبيد رشيدي.
نعم أستاذ، كنت قاعد أتكلم والمايك مسكر. أنا آسف.
Okay, say it again, please. Yes. Gate. A change. Change. Thank you. So you need to go to a different place to get on the plane. يبقى أنت تغير البوابة. Gate change. Let's check. يلا نشوف إجابتك صح يا شباب. يلا. Finish. Okay. Yes. 6 out of 6. 100%. Excellent. ممتازين يا شباب. Okay. Good. So we finished the preparation. خلصنا preparation. We finished the answering the question. And okay, the first task. Let's do task 2. يلا نشوف حل التمرين الثاني يا شباب. Task 2. What are you going to do? Choose the best answer. هنرجع للجدول رحلات. جدول رحلات. Can you get on the flight to Chennai? Yes, no, if you are quick. أي إجابة للسؤال ده؟ ارجع للجدول أو فين تشيناي أول رحلة عندك هنا. هنا عندك 10:45 Chennai gate 17 departed. يلا يا شباب. Can you get on the flight to Chennai? Yes, no, if you are quick. hands up اللي فهم السطر الأول. Can you get on the flight to Chennai? Yes, no, if you are quick. عبد السلام. No, because what? Because the plane has already departed. يعني أقلعت الرحلة. The plane has already taken off. The plane has already taken off. It means the plane has departed. So the plane isn't here now. Okay, let's move to the next question. Can you get on the flight to LA? LA is abbreviation for Khalid Hamad, Los Angeles. Can you get on the flight to Los Angeles? Yes, no, if you are quick. Khalid Hamad, let's go to the flight. Let's go to the flight Los Angeles. Here, Los Angeles, 11:10. Los Angeles, gate 5, final call. Yes, Khalid Hamad. Can you get on the flight to Los Angeles? Yes, no, if you are quick. Choose Khalid. Come on, Khalid.
If you are quick.
لو انت سريع. Yes. اللي هو النداء الأخير. Final call. Los Angeles here. Final call. So you can get on the flight to Los Angeles if you are quick. If you hurry. Good. Now let's move to the third question. When is the flight to Beijing? عايزين نعرف الرحلة بتاع بيجين رايح الصين في أي ساعة أي وقت. 11:12 11:20 20:12. ارجع للجدول شوف هنا فين بيجين. الساعة قدامك اهي. يلا.
I can
When
answer.
is okay, let's see. بندر هاوي when is the flight to Beijing
11:20
11:20 okay let's check later okay thank you بندر where is the flight to Seoul هنا عايزين نعرف اي بوابه يا شباب gate 12 gate 24 gate 25 let's go to that timetable نرجع للجدول الجدول بيسأل على ايه على سيول عاصمة كوريا the capital of Republic of Korea Seoul here gate number يلا يا شباب سعود عبد الله وينك سعود سعود عبد الله المطيري سعود where is the flight to Seoul يا سعود يلا سعود سعود عبد الله
جيت
يا سعود gate 12 gate 24 gate 25 12 okay let's check thank you when is the flight to Kuala Lumpur هنا عايزين نعرف الساعة كام لرحلة لكوالالمبور عاصمة ايه ماليزيا when is the flight to Kuala Lumpur 11:25 11:45 25 to 12 خد بالك هو بيغير لك الوقت بيغير لك الطريقة بس شوف الساعة كام لو كوالالمبور كوالالمبور هنا شوف عندك هنا 11:35 أي ساعة بقى دي بتساوي نفس المعنى ده اوكي let's see خالد حمد
بس شوف الجدول مرة ثانية يا أستاذ.
اوكي خالد اوكي كوالالمبور 11:35 ممكن تقول 11:35 وفي طريقة تانية 11:35 11:25 11:45 25 to 12
25 to 12
very good يبقى هنا يا شباب خد بالك من الوقت هنا بيقول لك ساعة 11 و35 أو 11 ونصف و5 يعني الساعة 12 إلا 25 في طريقتين أهو ممكن تقول الوقت 25 to 12 okay let's check here which flight left from gate 34 هنا عاوزين نعرف أي رحلة طيران غادرت من البوابة 34 a flight to Buenos Aires a flight to Mexico City no flight ارجع لجيت 34 شوف جيت 34 ادي جيت 34 yes 34 شوف هنا 11:05 Buenos Aires 34 cancelled سعد خالد
A flight to Buenos Aires
a flight to Buenos Aires اوكي اجابتك غلط يا سعد
no
خلاص اوكي بندر ثانك يو بندر ايوه انا خليته انا سبته يجاوب غلط عشان يعرف خطأه when is the flight to Mexico شوف كلمة مكسيكو الرحلة هتمشي الساعة كام اللي راح موسكو عاصمة روسيا
وانت بعد
when is the flight to Moscow سعد when is the flight to Moscow 11:20 11:30 12 اوكي تشوف موسكو here هنا بيسأل على الوقت when is the flight to Moscow 11:20 11:30 12 موسكو خالد حمد
جاوب تيتشر
يس خالد حمد
أستاذ ترى معلقة عندي الشاشة
okay when is the flight to Moscow yes بندر when is the flight to Moscow
past 12
12:30 دي اسمها 12 يا بندر
11
الرقم ده اسمه ايه 11 اي واحدة فيهم 11:20 11:30 12 ها past 11 يعني الساعة 11 ونصف ممكن تقول 11:30 أو ممكن تقول past 11 okay next Where is the flight to Los Angeles? عايزين نعرف البوابة كام. Where is the flight to Los Angeles? Gate 5, Gate 15, Gate 50. Los Angeles, Los Angeles, 1110, Los Angeles. Final call. Which gate? Yes, سعد.
القناة.
سعد يلا صحح. Where is the flight to Los Angeles?
والله أستاذ.
سعد. Where is the flight to Los Angeles? Gate 5, Gate 15, Gate 50. بص للجدول يلا سعد. شوف يا بطل.
Los Angeles, Gate 5.
Gate 5. So you are right now. Okay, تعال نشوف كم إجابة صح. 6 out of 8. كان إجابة البندر وإجابة سعد الأولانية. تعال نشوف إجابة إيه الإجابات يا شباب. نرجع للإجابات ونشوف ليش خطأ. شوف هنا الإجابة دي. Which flight left from gate 34؟ أي رحلة طيران أقلعت من 34؟ سعد قال a flight to Buenos Aires. لما نشوف هنا a flight to Buenos Aires بيقول لك cancelled، الرحلة اتلغت. ففي حد هيسافر من بوابة 34؟ No. So الإجابة الصح إيه يا شباب؟ No flight. No flight left from gate 34. No flight. وإجابة إبراهيم اللي هو إيه؟ Where is the flight to Seoul? Where is the flight to Seoul؟ هنا شوف سيول هنا عاصمة إيه؟ عاصمة South or the Republic of Yes. الرقم ده اسمه إيه يا إبراهيم؟ 25. 25. أنت اخترت إيه؟ قلت gate 12. الإجابة الصح يا بطل 25. Okay. Let's do it again. Do it again. عايزين نصلح يا شباب الإجابة. Okay. يلا نشوف اللي يبدأ معايا. يلا. Yes, سعد. Can you get on the flight to Chennai? Yes, no, if you are quick. يلا ارجع على الجدول. Chennai. Can you get? Okay. سعد. Can you? سؤال number 1. Can you get on the flight to Chennai? Yes, no, if you are quick. زي ما جاوب عليه عبد السلام. Yes, سعد. هنا مكتوب departed.
No.
هنا مكتوب departed. So the right answer, no. Okay, let's move to the next one. Can you get on the flight to Los Angeles? Yes, no, if you are quick. اللي جاوب عليها خالد حمد. Yes, Khalid, again.
If you are quick.
If you are quick, good. When is the flight to Beijing? Yes, Bandar. When is the flight to Beijing? 11:12, 11:20, 22:12.
I want to see it, teacher.
Beijing, you want to see. Good. عندك هنا العاصمة إيه؟ المطلوب Beijing. Where is Beijing? Yes. When is the flight to Beijing? 11:20. Which one? 11:20. Good. Thank you. Yes, good. Bandar, good. Where is the flight to Seoul? Gate 12, Gate 24, Gate 25. إبراهيم هجاوب عليها صح المرة دي. يلا إبراهيم. Where is the flight to Seoul?
Can I see?
Okay. Yes, Seoul here. Yes, what's this number? Gate number?
25.
يلا إبراهيم. Very good, Ibrahim. 25. Good, Ibrahim. Next one. When is the flight to Kuala Lumpur? When is the flight to Kuala Lumpur? يلا حسين عبد المجيد. كوالالمبور. شوف كوالالمبور حسين. كوالالمبور الساعة دي موجودة كام يا حسين؟ 11:35. اوكي حسين اختار يا حسين. كوالالمبور. When is the flight to Kuala Lumpur? Which one?
11:45.
11:45. دي 11:45. وهل دي يا حسين؟ 11:45. يا حسين. يس خالد.
اوكي.
يلا حسين صلح.
11:25.
11:25. بص يا حسين الرقم ده هل ده 25 ولا 35؟ ايوه حسين برافو خالد حمد. هنا حسين احنا قلنا يا حسين. ايوه لا جاوب عليها حمد. اسمها 25 to 12. يقول لك في طريقتين يا شباب. نقول الساعة ونص و5 تقول الساعة وتقول 35. يعني مثلا الساعة دلوقتي 11:35 11:35. وممكن تقول الساعة 12 إلا 25. نجيب ال 25 الأول نقول 25 كلمة إلا يعني 2 25 to 12 يعني باقي 25 دقيقة عشان تصير 12. 25 to 12 كلمة to معناها إلا. أما past يعني و. So the right answer, let's check. Next one. Which flight left from gate 34? يلا نشوف ناس تانيين ما جاوبتش معايا. نشوف وليد طلال. يلا وليد. Which flight left from gate 34? A flight to Buenos Aires, a flight to Mexico City, no flight. وليد طلال رشيدي. 34 شوف بوابة 34. Buenos Aires 34 cancelled. يلا وليد. A flight to Buenos Aires, a flight to Mexico City, no flight.
No flight.
Yes, Walid. Excellent, Walid. Thank you. Good, Mukhtar Al-Ahmadi. Good. Thank you. Now, when is the flight to Moscow? أيوة أنا قلت من شوية مكسيكو. لا هي زي ما سعد صلحها لي، برافو سعد. When is the flight to Moscow? Moscow is the capital of Russia. When is the flight to Moscow? 11:20, 11:30, 12:30. محمد مناور أبى أسمع صوته. Yes, محمد مناور. شوف موسكو. يلا محمد مناور. يلا بطل. When is the flight to Moscow? 11:30. 11:30. Which one?
2.
اقراها بطل. أي إجابة. When is the flight to Moscow? 11:20, 11:30, 12:30. ما في 2 عندك هنا.
11:30. 11:30.
اسمها half. Very good محمد. Yes, محمد مناور مهنا. Thank you. 11:30. 11:30. محمد مناور. محمد مناور قال 11:30 يعني 11:30. ممكن تقول 11:30 11:30 أو ممكن تقول 11:30. Good محمد مناور. محمد مناور, where do you live?
Kuwait.
Oh, of course, where in Kuwait? Where in Kuwait?
النهضة.
النهضة. Yes, next to صليبخات. Good.
Yes.
Good. Okay. النهضة. So Muhammad Munawar lives in النهضة. Welcome, Muhammad. Now let's move to the next one. Where is the flight to Los Angeles? Where is the flight to Los Angeles? فيصل صالح الحربي. Yes, فيصل. فيصل صالح. Where is the flight to Los Angeles? شوف عندك هنا Los Angeles. Which gate? أي بوابة فيصل؟ يلا فيصل. Where is the flight to Los Angeles? Gate 5, gate 15, gate 50.
Again?
يلا فيصل. Again. Where is the flight? Yes, you will see. You will see. Los Angeles. Where is the flight? Where is the flight to Los Angeles? Yes, Faisal.
Okay.
Can you read this number? Huh? Gate.
Gate fair.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's after 4? Can you say the number after 4?
Got
Faisal.
Yes.
Gate what? Gate number. Which number?
Gate 5.
Gate 5. Very good, Faisal. Faisal, where do you live, Faisal? الحربي, where do you live, Faisal? Faisal Harbi, where do you live in Kuwait? ايه فيصل خصمتني ولا ايه؟ مش ناوي تتكلم؟ فيصل حربي. Where do you live?
Yes. جهرة.
يلا فيصل. الجهرة. Oh, we have more than, yes, we have more than here in Jahra. We have Farrah from Al Jahra and Faisal Saleh in Al Jahra. We have Hamad Jabir in Al Jahra. Good. Okay. Faisal Al Jahrawi. How old are you, Faisal? Your name, please. Bandar, yes. Bandar is from Al Jahra. Yes, good. Faisal, how old are you? Faisal, how old are you?
Yes.
How old are you, please? How old are you? You were born in 1995. So how old are you, Faisal?
96.
You are 26. You are 26. Faisal, are you a student? Or have you got a job? فيصل انا مش هسيبك لما تتكلم معايا.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, Faisal, are you a student or have you got a job?
Have a job.
What's your job? Where do you work?
What? Mechanic.
Do you work in a garage or as a
Yes.
company? In a company? In a company? You work as a mechanic in a company? Faisal, what do you fix? What do you repair?
Yes, yes.
Do you repair machines? What do you repair? Cars, machines, engines?
Again, doctor.
Faisal, you told me that you are a mechanic. What do you fix? What do you repair? Do you repair cars, engines, machines?
Engines.
Engines. Where do you work? Yes, where do you work? Do you work in العرضية or الجهرة?
الجهرة.
الجهرة. Good. Is
Yes.
it a good job? Is it a good job? Do you like working with machines?
Yes, yes. Good.
Good. Have you got a good salary?
Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you, Faisal. Okay, let's check here the answer. Thank you, Faisal. So we get here 8 out. Thanks a lot.
دكتور.
Yes. Yes.
دكتور بستأذن منك.
محمد جابر.
عندي موعد طيب الشعبي بستأذن منك.
سلامات يا حمد. اتفضل حبيبي.
الله يسلمك.
شفاك الله.
دكتور بطلع أنا.
اوكي تفضل حبيبي. Okay, now let's answer next question about what? About departure. About departure here. So we read a departure board or table. Let's answer the next question here. How often do you travel by plane? How often do you travel by plane? Who can answer this question? How often do you travel by plane? Bandar Hawi.
What teacher?
How often do you travel by plane? How often do you travel by plane? Can you answer this question? How often do you travel by plane? How often يعني how many times? Bandar, how often means how many times? How many times do you travel by plane? So if someone says how often means how many times? How many times do you travel by plane? Yes, Bandar.
2 hours.
3 hours. 2 or 3 hours a year. About how long? But how often do you travel by plane? Let's listen to Khalid Faisal. Khalid Faisal.
2 times in a year.
2 times a year or twice a year. Very good. Once a year. I always travel by plane in the summer or in the winter. Which countries would you like to visit? Yes, Saad Khalid. Which countries would you like to visit?
I would like visit Spain.
Yes, you told me that you would like to visit Spain, or last time you would told me that you would like to visit Britain or London, right? And you told me you want to visit Hyde Park or the Big Ben there, right?
Yeah, that's
and,
right.
And last time, okay, which country did you visit last time, Saad?
I visit Egypt.
And you went scuba diving in Sharm el-Sheikh, right?
Yes, that's right.
Good. Thank you, Saad. Okay, let's listen to Khalid Hamad. Which countries would you like to visit, Khalid?
United States of America.
Yes, why would you like to visit the United States of America? Which place would you like to see or visit?
LA. Los Angeles.
Sorry? Los Angeles. Good. Okay. What do you need? What do you need to travel to the USA. What should you do? You should.
Visa.
Do you need to? Yes, you need to get a visa from the embassy.
From the embassy in Kuwait, and I
Yes.
can travel to.
You should have, of course, you should, and you should have enough money, like American dollars, US dollars, right? Okay. Now let's listen to. Yes, of course. Yes. Thank you. Or you should have a Visa card or electronic card. Thank you. Let's listen to Sulaiman. Sulaiman, how often do you travel by plane? Sulaiman, how often do you travel by plane? How often means how many times? How many times do you travel by plane? نفس الإجابة اللي جاوب عليها من شوية زميلك. How often means how many times do you travel by plane. كلمة how often يا سليمان يعني كم مرة بتسافر بالطيارة. كم مرة بتسافر بالطيارة؟ زي ما قال لك سعد قال لك هنا، خالد قال لك هي 2 times، or خالد فيصل 2 times or twice, 3 times a year, 2 times a year. So how often do you travel by plane, Sulaiman?
1 time a year.
1 time, yes, 1 time a year or once a year. Okay, Sulaiman, which countries would you like to visit, Sulaiman?
Country هي دولة يعني صح؟
Yes, which countries would you like to visit? In the summer, which countries would you like to visit? Maybe if the airport is open and if there is no corona, which country would you like to visit?
Egypt.
You would like to visit Egypt? Good. Yeah. Which places would you like to visit in Egypt? Which places would you like to visit in Egypt? Which cities would you like to visit? Alexandria, مرسى مطروح, Sharm el-Sheikh. Sharm el-Sheikh. But it's very hot. It's very hot to go there at this time in summer. So it's better to go to Sharm el-Sheikh in winter, but when the weather is cool. Okay, thank you, Sulaiman. Let's listen to Mufarrah. Yes? Thank you, Sulaiman.
I travel by plane twice a year.
Good. Which countries would you like to visit?
I would love to visit Spain again and, look at it one more time.
Good. Good. Which places did you like in Spain? Tell us about Spain. What did you like in Spain?
In Barcelona, I love the Ramla streets and.
You love walking the streets.
Yes.
Did you see any football matches there?
Yes, I went.
Did you attend any football matches? Good.
No, I didn't attend them, but I saw the big stadium and I took pictures in it.
Yes. Have you met any famous football players there?
No, I saw them train.
You saw them while training. Good. All right. Have you attended any festivals or like cows or bulls racing or something like that?
No.
Have you attended any festivals?
No,
yes.
It was a very calm. And it was the people were happy and everyone was enjoying the weather in there and everyone going.
They were dancing and singing.
Yes, I saw one time a wedding. And everyone is dancing.
A wedding. Very good. Okay, thank you. Now let's read here some examples of people have written the answers here. Who would like to read the answer here? Let's listen to Absalam. Can you read the first sentence, please, Absalam? Here, someone answer these questions.
I travel very later, and when I do, I go to little. Okay, and when I do, I go to visit my parents. Sorry, my parents. يعني والدي. I would like to travel all over the world and get to know many places like the pyramids of Egypt and the China's well.
The Chinese wall. السور الصين العظيم يعني.
Chinese
the Great Wall of
China.
Yes. So this is Mars from Ecuador has written the answer here. Now let's listen to another one from Peru. Yes, Mr. Abdullah. Abdullah Fahd Al-Harbi. Can you read the answer, please? Mufad Al-Harbi.
Yes, teacher. Absolutely. I like to travel many times to many countries.
The first one,
I
second
would
one.
like to go.
Go up. Go up, please. I've
never flown in a plane because I didn't have the opportunity, but I would like to visit Poland. I love the culture and the past history of Poland.
Thank you. So this is a girl from Peru. And the next one here, there is a man from India. Yes, who would like to read? Let's listen to Helfi. Yes, Helfi. Absolutely. Helfi. Yes, Helfi from Ishbilia. محمد مؤيد.
اقرا دكتور صالح.
Yes. One minute. Okay, let's see other one. محمد مؤيد. Yes, محمد مؤيد. Can you read this? محمد مؤيد عبد العزيز. محمد مؤيد. Okay. Who would like to read? Let's listen to Saad. Yes, Saad, thank you.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely, I like travel to many countries. I would like to go Turkey, France,
طبعا هنا
Italy,
في خطأ. شفنا go to Turkey. طبعا في خطأ في القواعد. Go to Turkey, France, Italy. Yes.
Italy and other many countries. I have never traveled by plane, but I
am planning.
ما في ام.
ايوه ما هو في خطأ. هو طالب كتب اخطاء. يعني هو كتب.
Okay.
I am
planning to travel many countries like above.
طبعا هنا I'd like to travel to many countries. هنا في عندك to وهنا I would like to go to Turkey. Go to Turkey. Okay? Thank you so much, Saad. Let's listen to Ibrahim Jamal. Yes, Ibrahim. Ibrahim Zahra. Yes, Ibrahim.
I haven't ever traveled by plane at the time I am writing this, yet I keep the dream of going to Japan for its blowing up exotic
culture
and live in Canada or Alaska.
Very good. Thanks a lot, Ibrahim. Okay, let's listen to the next one. Khalid Faisal.
I used to travel twice a year, but now I can't travel. I really like to know Australia.
Very good. Here, someone talking about the real life here or about the COVID-19. Yes, Khalid Hamad, would you like to read? Actually,
for COVID is very difficult to travel and plan. But I am honestly, I have traveled only 3 times in my life. But
obviously,
I would like traveling more times and plan in my life, and I would like love to visit Australia, New Zealand, Sweden, or Netherlands, and more countries on one day.
One day. Thanks a lot. Okay, Khalid Hamad, thank you. Khalid Hamad, what about you? Khalid Hamad, you didn't tell us about yourself. Khalid Hamad, where do you live, Khalid? Where do you live, Khalid?
Jahra.
Al Jahra, we have more than 5. Good. Al Jahra يكسبوا. We have here Bandar from Al Jahra, Hamad Jabir from Al Jahra, Khalid Hamad from Al Jahra, We have Faisal Salah from Al Jahra. Good. Mufarrah from Al Jahra. Okay, good. Khalid Hamad, have you got a job?
No,
Or are you still a student?
I'm a student.
Okay, Khalid Hamad, what do you do in your free time?
Playing video game and sport.
Yeah, you don't like going out?
Sometimes.
What places would you like to visit in Kuwait?
Huh?
Which places do you like to visit in Kuwait?
Sea.
Yes, the sea.
Street.
You go to
coffee
shopping malls.
Coffee.
What's your favorite?
No,
What's your favorite shopping mall? Good. In Al Jahra, do you go to Autad shopping center?
No one.
Al Khayma, do you go to Al Khayma?
No one theater. I like.
You don't like going shopping?
The place is open, not it's closed.
Yes, you like open places. Very good.
Like
it's better to enjoy like parks, like parks
Sheikh,
or
Sheikh
Galaxy.
Jaber, Sheikh Jaber Kamsar.
Good. Okay, thank you, Khalid. What about Salah? Yes, Salah. Talk about yourself, Salah. Salah is from Rahab. Yes, Salah.
Yes,
you are 23. Have you got a job, Salah?
No.
Or are you still a student?
I am still a student.
You are still a student. Salah, did you visit any place or did you visit any countries outside Kuwait?
Yes.
Which place did you visit or which
Germany
countries did you visit?
Netherlands and Belgium.
Germany, Netherlands, and
Belgium.
Or Belgium. Belgium. Good.
Belgium.
So you like visiting European countries. Okay. Why would you like to visit these countries? What did you enjoy there?
For weather.
The
Because
weather. The weather.
Good weather.
Did you? Yes. Did you visit these European countries in the summer or in winter?
Summer.
In the summer. How did you used to travel there? Did you get a taxi or a car or did you go by train?
Plane.
By plane, of course. From Kuwait to.
From Kuwait to
by plane, from Belgium.
UAE, and from UAE to Netherlands.
Okay, how do you walk? How do you move in these countries? By taxi, by car, by boat, by ship, by car or by train? Do you have a private car there, or did you hire a
private car? Sorry,
do you
car.
drive? You hire a car. Did you drive a car yourself, or do you have a driver?
No, myself.
Do you drive yourself? Can you drive a car well?
Yes.
Okay. How do you know the way? How do you know the directions there?
Google Map.
Using Google Map or using the internet or GPS. Very good, Salah. You are a good driver?
Yes.
Good. Are the streets there crowded or not crowded?
Crowded.
Crowded. So you should drive carefully.
I know.
Did you respect the rules or the traffic rules there, or did you break the rules?
No, of course.
All right, Salah. What would happen if you didn't stop at the red traffic light there?
Again?
What would happen if you didn't stop at the red traffic light?
I will take a ticket.
You would have a fine. The police would arrest you, and you have to pay a lot of money, or you will go to jail. So you should drive. You should drive carefully. Thank you, Salah. You are a good driver.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, now let's move to another website. يا شباب. Now we are going to listen. We are going to listen to a dialogue. This dialogue is between a man and his little daughter, a young girl. Okay? They are going to talk about what? They are going to talk about reading books. They are going to talk about reading books. Now, before listening exercise, who can answer this question? يلا نجهز نفسنا يا شباب للاستماع قبل ما نجاوب. نجهز نفس الموضوع ده. What kinds of books do children like to read? What kinds of books do children like to read? Yes, خالد فيصل.
What kind of books do children to read?
Yes, like to read. Children like to read? What kind of books?
Comic books.
Yes, comic books or comedy books. What else? Thank you. مفرح.
Princess books.
Princess books or story books. القصص. Children like to read story books. Okay. Books about what? Yes. Books about or cartoon books or comic books, as Khalid mentioned. So children like to read stories. القصص. Okay. What about Khalid, Hamad? What kinds of books do children like to read?
What?
What kinds of books do children like to read? This is the first question. Thank you, Khalid. So children like to read books which contain, or like Walt Disney or cartoon books. Yes, children like to read books which contain a lot of pictures, a lot of colors. يبقى الأطفال يحبوا يقرأوا كتب اللي فيها صور كتيرة أو القصص أو الألوان. Children like to read story books or comic books or stories which have a lot of pictures or colors. Okay, second question. Where can you find the cheap or discount books? Where can you find the cheap or discount books? Yes, Mr. Absalam, where can you find the cheap or discount books?
In the library?
Yes, in the library. I can find the cheap or discount books in a library or in a bookstore. في فرق ما بين library وبوك شوب أو bookstore. البوك ستور أو بوك شوب يا شباب اللي بتشتري من الكتب. أما اللايبرري المكتبة العامة اللي بتقرأ بس فيها أو تستعير الكتب. يعني مكتبة المدرسة، مكتبة الجامعة، أو المكتبة العامة اللي جنب الجمعية دي اسمها library, public library. أما المكتبة القرطاسية اللي تشتري منها الكتب اسمها bookstore or bookshop. Okay. So I can find the cheap or discount books in a book fair. ممكن يا عبد السلام اشتري كتب رخيصة أو الاقي كتب رخيصة في معرض الكتاب in the book fair in مشرف book fair لما ترجع إن شاء الله الحياة الطبيعية طبيعتها. So I can find a cheap or discount books in the book fair يعني معرض الكتب in the bookshop في المكتبة القرطاسية or bookstore. Sometimes I can find a cheap or discount books at an online bookstore. ممكن اشتري كتب من online من at an online bookstore. Do you buy books at a bookstore or at an online bookstore? Hands up. Yes, Saad. Do you buy books at a bookstore or at online bookstore?
Online bookstore.
At an online bookstore. Good, because it's cheap and it's maybe it's fast. Okay, thank you so much. We've got some idioms we are going to learn. هنتعلم بعض المصطلحات اللي تسمعها في المحادثة عشان تعرف معناها ايه قبل ما تسمعها. Idioms مصطلحات. Bookworm. Bookworm. كلمة worm يعني دودة، حشرة من الحشرات. Bookworm. Someone who loves to read. يبقى شخص اللي يحب القراءة زي مفرح كده. نقول لنا ايه؟ مفرح is a bookworm. He reads at least 2 hours a day. يعني بيقرأ، شخص بيقرأ ساعتين في اليوم، على الأقل ساعتين 3 ساعات في اليوم. يبقى he is someone who loves to read. He is a bookworm. A bookworm يعني دودة كتب. بس طبعا ما نقولش دودة بالعربي. So my daughter is a bookworm عشان she reads at least 2 hours a day. طيب be an open book. لما نقول الشخص ده يعتبر كتاب مفتوح، أقول لك مثلا خالد حمد ده كتاب مفتوح. He is an open book. What does mean he is an open book? He is a person who hides nothing about his life. يعني الشخص اللي مش بيخبي أي حاجة عن حياته. دايما إيه حياته يعتبر كتاب مفتوح. Please ask me anything. I am an open book. An open book means a person who hides nothing about his life. Okay? طيب يا شباب دلوقتي وين سعد الاستماع. Listen to the recording and answer questions. عندك دلوقتي هتسمع دلوقتي شغال لك listening الفويس لما بيقول فيصل عليه listening بين father and his daughter الأب وبنته وعندك أسئلة وعايز نختار الإجابة الصح من 3 اختيارات. نقرأ الأسئلة أول. يبقى هنا to save time أما يجي لك امتحان listening أو reading لازم تقرأ الأسئلة الأول قبل ما تقرأ الموضوع. What kind of book does the girl want to read? A book about animals, a book on dolls, a book about candy and cookies. What kind of book does the girl want to read? A book about animals, a book on dolls, a book about candy and cookies. What does the girl's teacher say about reading? What does the girl's teacher say about reading? The girl can check out books from the library. The girl can check out books from the library. The girl ought to معناها should. The girl ought to read at least 10 books a night. The girl ought to read at least 10 books a night. The girl should read books every day. The girl should read books every day. What is one thing the girl wants to eat while they are reading? What one thing the girl wants to eat while they are reading? Ice cream, bananas, cookies. Ice cream, bananas, cookies. About what time of day is it in the conversation? About what time of day is it in the conversation? In the early afternoon, in the evening, the late morning. In the early afternoon, in the evening, in the late morning. Please listen and choose the correct answer. Ready, steady, go.
Will you read to me?
Let me finish the newspaper first.
You've been saying that forever.
Well, how about reading the business section of the newspaper together?
That's boring. Let's read this book. It's about a bear and a cat that becomes friends.
Okay.
And these books too.
Wow, I thought you said 1 book. There must be 10 here.
My teacher, Mr. Screen, said you have to read to me every night. And the newspaper doesn't count. And let's eat some popcorn and cookies while we're reading.
Well, it's bedtime right now. So, okay, here we go. Once upon a time, in a deep, dark forest, lived a brown bear.
Okay. Would you like to listen again? Would you like to listen again? Or
yes,
that's
Mr.
enough? Okay,
One more
listen
time.
again. Okay.
Dad, will you read to me?
Let me finish the newspaper first.
You've been saying that forever.
Well, how about reading the business section of the newspaper together?
That's boring. Let's read this book. It's about a bear and a cat that becomes friends.
Okay.
And these books too.
Wow, I thought you said 1 book. There must be 10 here.
My teacher, Mr. Screen, said you have to read to me every night. And the newspaper doesn't count. And let's eat some popcorn and cookies while we're reading.
Well, it's bedtime right now. So, okay, here we go. Once upon a time, in a deep, dark forest, lived a brown bear.
What is the father reading at the beginning of the conversation? Bandar Howie.
A newspaper.
A newspaper. Yes, correct. Dad, will you read to me? Dad, let me finish the newspaper first. Thank you, Bandar. What kind of book does the girl want to read? Saad, Khalid.
Book about candy and cookies.
A book about candy and cookies. No, that's boring. Let's read this book. It's about a bear and a cat that becomes friends. Okay, these books too. So A book about what? سعد.
Animals.
Animals. A bear and a
عاطي يا
cat.
أهل الأستاذ
These
مو
are.
واضح.
اوكي الصوت ما كانش واضح.
قاعد
ما نسمع مرة
تنهوص
ثانية.
والله شوف.
اوكي الان نشوف طبعا هي عشان سريعه بيقرا بسرعه او بيتكلم بسرعه بس طبعا نشوف النص دلوقتي يا سعد ونتاكد من شيء هنا they are going to eat some cookies هياكلوا cookies وبوب كورن. اوكي what does the girl's teacher say about reading؟ what does the girl's teacher say about reading؟
The girl out to read at least 10 book a night.
المفروض تقرا 10 كتب في الليله ينفع؟ The girl ought to means should.
No. The girl should read books every day. Sorry.
Okay, yes, my teacher, Miss Green, says you have to read to me every night and the newspaper doesn't count. قالت لباباها ان الابله مس جرين قالت لي لازم تقرا كل يوم حد يقرا لي كل يوم كل ليله والجريده مش محسوبه من ضمن القراءه. What is one thing the girl wants to eat while they are reading؟ مفرح. What is one thing the girl wants to eat while they are reading؟
Corn and the cookies.
Which one?
Cookies,
yes. And let's eat some popcorn and cookies while we are reading. Yes. About what time of day is it in the conversation? About what time of day؟ فين الشباب اللي ناموا؟ فين الشباب؟ بس هم اللي بيجاوبوا معايا الاربعه الطلاب دول. ها let's see. فينك يا سعد؟ فينك يا ابو عبد الله؟ يلا ابو عبد الله الفهد. In the evening. Let's see. Good سعد مختار الدعية. Well, it's bedtime right now. So, okay, here we go. Once upon a time in a deep dark forest lived a brown bear. So your score is 4 out of 5. Nice try. عرفنا الخطأ يا شباب؟ يبقى هنا what kind of books does the girl want to read? A book about animals. Okay? Now let's see the text. تعال نشوف النص دلوقتي listening script. شوف النص مكتوب قدامك وهتسمع مع قراءة النص. اوكي؟ ادي النص مكتوب قدامك eho ونسمع ايه؟ نقرأ الحوار.
Dad, will you read to me?
Let me finish the newspaper first.
You've been saying that forever.
Well, how about reading the business section of the newspaper together?
That's boring. Let's read this book. It's about a bear and a cat that becomes friends.
Okay.
And these books too.
Wow, I thought you said one book. There must be 10 here.
My teacher, Mr. Screen, said you have to read to me every night. And the newspaper doesn't count. And let's eat some popcorn and cookies while we're reading.
Well, it's bedtime right now. So, okay, here we go. Once upon a time, in a deep, dark forest, lived a brown bear.
Okay, now let's listen to two students are going to role play this dialogue. مفرح, you are the dad, and Khalid Hamad is the girl. Okay, مفرح, the dad.
Okay. Let me finish the newspaper first.
Khalid Hamad. He's not here. Oh, he's not ready. Okay, Saad Khalid. Yes, Saad.
You have been saying that forever.
Well, how about reading the business section of the newspaper together?
That's boring. Let's read this book. It's about bear and cat that become the friends. Okay, and these books too.
I thought you said one book. These must be 10 in here.
My teacher, Miss Green, says
you
have to read to me every night. and the newspaper doesn't count. And let's eat some popcorn and cookies while we're reading.
Well, it's bedtime right now. So, okay, here we go. Once upon a time, in the deep, dark forest, lived a brown bear.
اوكي فيري جود ثانكس مفرح ثانكس سعد. هنا بعض الكلمات اللي زي ما تشوفين الكلمات الاسود دي يا شباب بيشرحها لك معناها ايه. هنا vocabulary and sample sentences. section كلمة section معناها قسم a separate part of a book or newspaper. Be sure to read this section of the book carefully. It will help you understand the story better. Boring معناها not interesting. The book was very boring, so I decided to read a different one. Did you like the book? No, it was boring. Oh, used to show surprise. Oh, you can read really well. That's great. Count معناها be included مش محسوبة. Allowed or accepted. You are supposed to read 300 pages before the end of the school year. But remember that comic books don't count مش محسوبة. You have to read story books. Bedtime وقت النوم, the time when you normally go to bed. I often read a book or watch TV before bedtime. Okay, Khalid Hamad or Khalid Faisal. Khalid Faisal.
Yes,
Hamad.
teacher.
Okay, Khalid Faisal. Khalid Faisal, what do you do? What do you do before bedtime?
Watching movie.
Yes, you watch movies on TV. What else? Do you brush your teeth? Yes. Do you have a shower? What else?
That's it. Watch a movie, then wash my teeth.
Yes. You say some prayers, some sayings, or you read the Holy Quran before going to bed. Okay, thank you, Khalid. Khalid Hamad. Yes, Khalid Hamad. What about you? What do you do before bedtime?
Play video game.
You always play video games. It's bad for your eyes, Khalid Hamad.
I have a glass.
How many hours? Yes. How many hours?
Eyes.
Yes. Okay. How many hours? But it can affect your brain also. How many hours do you play video games or PlayStation?
1 hour, 2 hours is too much. Yeah, only 1 hour, 2 hours. Not
only 1 or 2 hours. Good. That's not too much. Okay, good.
Yeah.
What about Mufarrah? Yeah, thank you. Mufarrah, what do you do before bedtime?
Maybe
I play with Khalid.
Maybe watch.
Really? Okay, good.
Yes, really, teacher. Really.
Okay, Mufarrah Ghalib plays with Khalid Muhammad PlayStation online. All right, what kind of game do you play?
And Saleh
yes,
with us.
Khalid Hamad.
We play.
Saleh. Rahab. Saleh Rahab. Good. Okay, what kind of games or what's the name of the game you play?
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. You like fighting? Yeah. You like killing people?
Yes, I'm the best one.
Yeah.
I are the best one. You always win, Mufarrah. Good.
Yes, I bring them the wins all the time. That's what I do.
Okay. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you so much. Until we meet again the day after tomorrow. Goodbye and have a good day.
Goodbye.
Thank you.